Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị ekenekwa unu ọzọ. Anyị wetakwala unu nnukwu akụkọ dị iche iche from the old eastern region. Anyị sịrị daalụ ole nnekwu si eselu anyị n'ife anyị na-eme n'ilu akwụkwọ. A sịkwala ka dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ ka arabụ ndị na-asọpọtụ nnwere onwe nke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anọdụ m na mma ndị Igbo. A sị na Chukwu oke abịa ma ga-agọzi unu n'ụzọ afịa anọ nke ndị Igbo, nke bụ Eke, Orie, Afọ and Nkwọ. Nnu niile ya adị ụna anyị kwuru na-akọ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Alright, anyị na-anya n'ihe na-aga n'oge ugbu a. Unu ga-anụgasị ihe dị iche iche n'ilu akwụkwọ ka o si aga. Osi onye na-afụ n'ilu akwụkwọ a bụ the Defense Secretary and the Deputy Head of Finance, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Azuka Charles. Alright, Nwankwo. Let me say 24 hours after Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's letter to PM, Honorable Azuka exposed the brain behind it, according to his statement. Yes, mana ikunu ga ya bụ ife m ka kwuru unu kwa na gene hotel unu ya bụ ozi ọbụna na-ekwu and ihe ọbụna na-eme na Igbo na gene hotel unu ya, and also in the Biafra land. Get on to Kenu Nife Honorable Wiki Kwai, Pasta Maka, the letter Maazị Nnamdi Kanu did. Get on to form of my own Gesia, on drop your own comment on the commission bureau. Alright, over to you, Honorable Azuka. Over to you, ma.
Because the Rubicon we've got into a stage where we cannot look at anybody, nor negotiate with any nation of anybody, being who it may be. We don't want to negotiate with anybody because we are moving. Biafran people are ready to go home. So thank you so much for being here this afternoon. I want to thank the media team for being with us this afternoon. It's a thing of pleasure each time to be with you guys because you are doing the bidding of the Biafran people. We appreciate you all the time. And I want to thank the Umada Natukwefi, Umada Nemeife, Umada Nesikasi Obodo. Umada Nekwezioku, that is who Umada is. And whatever you did not hear from Umada, whatever you did not hear from the Prime Minister, whatever you did not hear from the media team does not exist. So that is what you have to hear this afternoon. So because we have come to a point where the chaff has been removed from the real rice, and the chaff is trying to come back to the real rice, but we are not going to allow it to happen. So thank you guys for being here. Fellow Biafrans, we want to equally thank you who are working tenaciously to make sure that you are with us all the time, making things happen, following instructions and doing the bidding of the Biafran people. You guys are doing an amazing job. I equally want to extend my warmest love and greetings to our Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekpa, the man of the moment, the man that is shaking the whole world, the man that is making it happen, the man that God has chosen at this time to be able to lead us through. The Maazị Nnamdi Kanu comes out. I want to reiterate, the man that has been leading the Biafran people, the man that has been making things happen, and the man that is leading us at this point in time until Maazị Nnamdi Kanu comes out. That is Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. But today, the fellow Biafrans, we are here to highlight on some certain issues and then detailed on some of them. And I want to start with the fundraising that will be coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is our fundraising. And you know that tomorrow is supposed to be a very big day because we are embarking on a journey that will determine what is next to come. The final peak of what we are doing at this point in time. So the Biafran Liberation Army, the ESN, and all the people that are working assiduously to make sure that Biafra comes are in it. And they're doing a very wonderful job. And you can attest to what is going on, and they have, with the activities that put Nigeria in disarray. And they put Nigeria in disarray that even the senators doesn't know what they're doing anymore. All they talk about is Biafra. And you know, the whole world must talk about us. But what is going to result is that our going home our liberation, our freedom is very, very near. So that is why we are working every day to make sure that we keep focused, we are determined to what we are doing. So these young men and women who are doing an amazing job, hitting it, taking it head on to Nigerian army, making it known to them that Biafra land we must not give to anybody. Our women must go to their work, our men must go to their farm, our men and women must be preserved for who we are. Those are the people that are fighting for us. So they keep trying to distract whatever and however they want to distract, but that cannot deter us. So what I am telling you guys today is that we need to equip these men and women. And I thank you for what you've been doing. You've made it so real that when we started, there was nothing on ground. But I tell you, if Nigerian government wants to come on, let them come on. We will take them head on, and we'll be taking them head on. That's why they are running like rats that is chasing a crayfish, running from corner to corner. They cannot put themselves together, disgracing themselves in the world stage. That is what they're doing. So our matter is in their table, and they will keep discussing us until Biafra comes. So these men and women are doing an amazing job. So we keep equipping them, give them whatever they need to be able to fight for us. Biafra land is a dreaded area. Biafra land is a place that nobody can build any IDP camp or do anything that will make us to give our land to the Fulani. It will not happen. It will not happen. The reason why I said it will not happen is because God has destined it to come. And our Prime Minister is taking them head on. So please, come on Saturday. Make sure that nobody is distracting you as at this moment to be able to do what you got to do for your people. It has come to the time where we say, what can you do for your people and not what your people can do for you. So come on tomorrow, be doing what you're doing because we are hitting them very, very hard. So these 2 weeks will be the climax of whatever that we're doing. This is at home, 2 weeks will be the climax of everything that we are doing. So sit at home from the 31st so that we will crumble the economy of Nigeria. And they will know that we are not playing. And any of them that will cross Biafra land, I am telling you, anything that will fly up, we must come down. It is as clear as that. So let them bring whatever they want to bring to Biafra land. They will not go scot-free because we are ready to get our freedom. We are ready to get our nation. And there is nothing any human being can do about it. And for those who have not received their palliative, the palliative have been going on since 3 days now. So if you've not gotten yours, please make sure you get to the media so that we can know those who really, really need them very, very well. So it is going on. People are getting their money to be able to sustain themselves until this time goes on. But if you feel that you have something, if you have something to give to other people, please make it available because we are one. We are working together. So if you have not gotten yours and you feel that you cannot cope, please make sure that you get to the media or get to any of you mothers so that we can get to you as quick as possible. It is time to show what we can do for our people. Now, I want to let the whole world and Biafran people know, because there is a news that has been flying all over, generated by Aloy Ejimako and Kanu. I want to tell the Biafran people that whatever you did not hear from us does not exist. And whatever they are cooking out there is pure fallacy. Nnamdi Kanu never wrote that. What happened is that few days ago, that Barrister Jimako called our Prime Minister and wanted to have a negotiation with Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. And they wanted to go into conversation, but Simon Ekpa rejected that. Anyway, Barrister Jacob went into that meeting with governor of Enugu State and some few people who are working for Nigerian government. And they reached an agreement that this is what they're going to put up at this point in time. I am not lying to you. I am mother of Biafra. And I mean whatever I am saying here. Take it to the bank. I am telling you the pure truth. And some of us here are hearing this for the first time. So, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, because he knows the course and where he's going to, said, I cannot betray, though I have a room to discuss with anybody that has Biafra at heart, who wants Biafra at this point in time. But if you're trying to tell us there is a way to do it, we cannot agree to that. So it was a disagreement that he never wanted to succumb to. Now, Barrister Edimakon went to that meeting. And after that meeting, you can remember that millions of naira was given to Mba to develop Enugu State, but he never did that. All he did was to take portions of that and get to Ejako and then maybe Kanu. So that is exactly what happened. And they wrote this in. They constructed this dragon and then put it out there to be able to tamper what we are doing or to tamp it down, you know? So, but we are wiser than anybody right now. We are 1,000 miles away from where they are. All we want is Biafra. Biafra is not about Nnamdi Kanu's family. I want to make it clear to everybody. It is not about Nnamdi Kanu's family. It is about millions of people that have died in this struggle. I want to reiterate it again. This struggle is not about Nnamdi Kanu's family, who have been doing all manners of evil to make sure that they quench water because of jealousy they have for their brother. They want to sell their brother. They sold their brother. They want their brother to die, and at the same time want to take his position as the first son of that family. We don't want to open up, because if we open Nnamdi Kanu's family chapter, it's going to be a different ball game. But we still want to respect him, to keep everything intact. But what we are telling Kanu and Aloye Timako, if you know the money that you collected, go and eat the money, but don't come and deceive just from people. In the name of you want to use Nnamdi Kanu's name to do whatever you want to do. This struggle started from Ojukwu, and Owazirike took over. And Nnamdi Kanu has done his job by conscientizing the people. Now, Simon is about to lead the Biafra people where they are going to. So whomever that is trying to distract us now is wasting pure time, because we are not going to listen to whatever crap that you're putting out there. You have collected money from Governor of Enugu State. So go and eat your money and stay off the road, because it's not. Many people have died in this cause. Millions of people have died in this cause. So you cannot, because you feel that you can tip in something in to be able to distract us. We've watched you for several times. We've watched you and watched the trend that you're going. Now, we never knew that you're so cheap. But I thank God for somebody like Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. He is a man that is steadfast. He is focused in whatever he's doing. He's a man that you can never change his wings at all. He's a man that you can never change his decisions anyhow. And in the case of doing this, why Barrister Jacob was trying to convince Simon Ekpa, he blocked him. I want to tell Biafra people what is going on. So because he blocked him, he had to put up this and then brought it out. So maybe you're going to hear from him in a later hour when we finish now, so that you're hearing it from me for the first time. So that is what is going on. So Barrister Dimako wants to tell this struggle, but we are not going to allow him to do that. We are so intelligent, that we're smart, we are very, very focused on what we are doing. And to tell him that we are not shaken by any means. Whatever he wants to cook with Kanu, they can go on and do it. They cannot sell their porridge to buy Biafra people. It is not going to happen. And we're not going to let it happen. So disregard whatever thing that they are cooking, the whole shenanigan that is going on Twitter right now. Disregard it. It never happened. And I want to let Biafra people know, even if Nnamdi Kanu comes today and said that we don't want this struggle again, we want him to say by the time. I want to let Biafra people know this. If Nnamdi Kanu comes today and says that he cannot go anymore, this struggle must come to accomplishment. We must get to where we are going. Because Biafra people are very wise and wiser than anything now. We know where we're heading to. So sit at home must continue. It is hitting Nigeria in full blow. It's hitting Nigeria very seriously. So it's not all about one family coming to dictate what we're going to do or what we're doing. We are fighting to release Nnamdi Kanu because we know that he is an honest man. But these troops around him, the criminals, both the lawyers, and then their brothers and the sisters who are trying to cook up stories to make sure that they fight the struggle to collect money, to do all manners of evil. We are not going to take it. The people that are called for this are here, and we must take the Biafran nation to its destination. So that is all the message that I have for you. Now, I want to thank and I want to console or sympathize with those who lost their loved ones in Enugu. Mazimba, or whomever that you call your name, the governor of Imo State, the illegitimate governor of Enugu State. I want to let you know that Biafran people are bigger than you. It is not about one man show. It's not all about you. People have tried what you're doing now, that they didn't succeed. And not this time, the Biafran government in exile have taken charge and have already stated it clearly. The Biafran people have stated it clearly that you guys are no longer working for them. So there is no need of all this buhaha and all this shenanigans that is going on, all this abracadabra. You guys are moving up and down, trying to throw something on the wall to allow it to stick. It is gonna stick, not on our watch, not today, not tomorrow, not next tomorrow. The Biafra must come this year, and we are taking it head on. So Biafran people, be focused in what you're doing. Go sit down from 31st. That will crumble the economy of Nigeria. That's telling you, oh, you're gonna lose this. You're gonna. What if the palliative that was distributed, or that were distributed during COVID? It was not given to you. It was not given to you. So why would you hope on these hopeless criminals who have taken charge of our nation, taking all the resources, diverting it here and there without taking care of you, leaving the youth to die in penury, doing all manners of evil with impunity, and those who have come to, who went to the Senate to make case why Nnamdi Kanu should not be released and why we should stop it at home. I tell you.
And by una fugo kosi we bata we kwulu n'elu akwụkwọ ka o si aga. Ihe dị n'ihe niile anụwa bụ nchịkọta okwu niile bụ na Biafrans n'idelenu ọnụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu to determine whether sit at home anyị akwụsị ma ọ na ọma nkwụsị. So Biafran need the voice of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, then to decide what to do next. All right, unu anụgonu ka o si ada. Gịnị ka iwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ihere Honorable Azuka Nwankwo na-ekwu n'elu akwụkwọ a nke bụ the Defense Secretary and Deputy Head of Finance of Biafran Republic Government in exile? Gịnị ka iwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife okwugasị n'elu akwụkwọ? Drop all here on the comment section below. Once again, don't forget that this is Eastern News 24, where we bring to you the latest news concerning what is happening in Biafra land. Danu numunem, Jamesiano.